Yesterday, Apple surprised many of us with the brand new 13-inch MacBook Pro, with some of the biggest improvements being a new Magic Keyboard. Say goodbye to those unfortunate butterfly keys, they are no more. Along with that, we're also seeing upgraded base storage sizes, which is nice, faster integrated graphics, and a brand new 10th generation processor on the inside. And all of this starting at $12.99 US. So, is it any good? Let's take a deeper dive. Hey, it's me, Curtis P, and this is our first look at the new 13-inch MacBook Pro. Starting with the keyboard, everyone, say goodbye to those butterfly keys. Yes, that revolutionary new keyboard that Apple was touting just a couple of years ago. Yeah, it didn't pan out too well. This was the last laptop in Apple's lineup to feature the butterfly keyboard, so with it moving away here, we are happy to say Apple's lineup no longer features that butterfly keyboard. So you don't have to worry about dust getting under your keycaps and then making your keyboard stop working. That's not a thing anymore. Not only is the new Magic Keyboard much better in the fact of durability here, but it also includes a number of features that people liked with the old keyboards that we lost with the butterfly versions. One of the biggest things being the inverted T arrow keys, which Apple has brought back, and something similar to what's currently available on the 16-inch version of the MacBook Pro. The touch bar has been included, but it also includes a physical escape key, something that a lot of developers have been asking for a long time. They use the escape key a lot, and just general users as well. It's nice to have a physical key for escape, especially, when you're supposed to escape from things. You want a physical button for that, not some sort of touch surface, which even the touch bar as a whole, I'm not overly sold on it. I don't really like the idea of it. I know a lot of people do, but I kind of wish there was an option for some with buttons and some with the touch bar. It would be a nice option, but that's not the way Apple rolls. Let's talk about some specs here, as there are 4 different configurations of this laptop, which you can buy. You can, of course, also customize this one online if you wish. The base model starts at $12.99 US or $16.99 Canadian, getting a little expensive there, featuring an 8th generation 1.4 gigahertz quad-core i5 processor, which isn't that great. It's an older generation processor here, so not the state of the art, unfortunately. Also, it only features 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is not great. I would like to see 16, and a 256 gig SSD. So, though the storage inside is okay, 256 gigs is getting a little small. I would like to see that at about 512, but it's okay. Jumping to the model that I think you should actually probably buy, this is the 3rd tier here, and it starts at $17.99 US or $23.99 Canadian. Now, it features a 2 gigahertz i5 processor. That's the 10th generation processor here, so it's much better than the lowest base model, and it's actually like a new modern processor, which is kind of a good thing to get. You're buying a new laptop, kind of want the most up-to-date processor on the inside. Along with that, you also get 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is great, and 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. So again, basically, this is the model that I was telling you about as the base model. It has a good processor in it. It's not great, but it is a good, fast processor that is up to date. It also has a good amount of RAM, which is good, and a solid amount of storage, so you can store all of your stuff on your actual laptop here. The downside, of course, is it's pretty expensive. And to top it all off, the most expensive model that Apple features here starts at $1,999 or $2,649 Canadian. It features again the same 2.0 gigahertz i5 processor, that being the 10th generation version. It also features 16 gigabytes of RAM, but the only real difference here is it has 1 terabyte of solid state drive. So if you want 512, you can save some money, but if you need extra storage space, this will be the one you should probably pick. But if that 1 terabyte is not big enough for you, you can upgrade to a 2 terabyte internal storage for an extra $600 if you would like, or you can of course upgrade to 4 terabytes for $1,200. So if you really need to store everything ever on your laptop, that's a good choice, I guess. Though I would highly recommend just buying an external hard drive because it'll be cheaper and it's probably going to be a lot more useful in the future. And of course, Apple is happy to point out that if you're looking for an external display for the new 13-inch MacBook Pro, well, you can go with their Pro Display XDR, as the brand new MacBook Pro can fully power it up to its full 6K resolution. You just have to buy the Pro Display XDR, which is twice as much money as the MacBook Pro, but you can do it if you want. It's just fun. I don't know why you would. Just it doesn't make any sense. And if you want to order one for yourself, you can order them online right now, and shipping appears to be about 2 to 3 business days. So overall, that's a quick rundown of the brand new 13-inch MacBook Pro. My overall thought: it's a nice update, but I wouldn't get too excited about it at the current time. The reason I wouldn't get too excited is because, well, the lower end models lack that brand new upgraded processor, letting them lag behind a lot here. If you really want to get the newest processor, you need to get that third tier MacBook Pro. Also, the lack of a larger 14-inch display is also a little bit upsetting. It was something rumored for a long period of time, especially after we saw that the 15-inch MacBook Pro got upgraded to 16 inches. So it's unfortunate to see that the 13-inch also didn't get that little bit of a display boost here. It's expected though that Apple is still working on a brand new version of the MacBook Pro lineup with a brand new design overall and larger displays, possibly with a brand new micro LED display technology built in. This is display tech that Apple has been researching for a while, that they've been looking to bring to their Mac lineup, along with possibly their iPad and iPhones. But hey, if you're looking for a brand new MacBook Pro, then yes, check this one out. The updated keyboard is a big plus right there. That is a big reason right out of the gate to purchase this new 13-inch MacBook Pro. But again, I would avoid the lower end version of this, just because the processor on the bottom two models, it's quite concerning. It's unfortunate that they haven't really upgraded that to the 10th generation processors here, and it's something that may actually limit its lifespan for the computer in the end. I, for one, like to buy my Macs and use them for like 5 to 6 years. Actually, the MacBook Pro I have now is 7 years old, so I always try to get the best processor I possibly can because I'm probably not going to be upgrading for a long time. So if you get a limited processor right now, don't expect a long lifetime for your laptop. So those are my thoughts on the brand new MacBook Pro, but what are yours? You can let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this coming out in the near future. Until next time, everybody, I'm Paradis. Have yourself a great day.